What it look like TV, week 3, NFL picks. No time to waste. Let's get right to it. New York Giants at the San Francisco 49ers. I think we all at this point, even though the Giants pulled one out last week with no Saquon Barkley and they already was looking like trash, I think they got their gift of the month. They done. I think this is a cakewalk and an easy game for the 49ers. Next up, we got Tennessee at Cleveland. This is going to be a tough one because Tennessee not looking too good, but Cleveland is looking even worse. So I'm not messing with Cleveland right now, even though I think Deshaun Watson is going to be back to looking more like the Deshaun Watson that we know by mid-season, about game 7, 8, or 9. Right now, I'm leaving Cleveland alone. No Chubb and Deshaun Watson playing like trash. I'm going to let them sit for a couple of weeks. Atlanta versus Detroit. My Detroit people got on my back about this Detroit stuff, so I'm going to try to catch myself. Detroit versus Atlanta. Atlanta looking like an average team this year, but like I said, and I've been telling y'all, I think Detroit going to do something. They had a little stumble last week. I look for them to right the ship this week and make easy work of Atlanta. Next up, we got New Orleans at Green Bay. This one, I'm going New Orleans all day. Green Bay, they look like they building something over there and it's nowhere near finished, so I'm going with New Orleans on that one. Next up, we got Denver versus Miami. Russell Wilson looks like he's about done, so I'm going full Miami on this one. Miami look like they're going to be a serious problem. If they're able to stay healthy, they look like they could be a threat in the AFC. Next up, we got New England versus the Jets. Believe it or not, I think the Jets going to get this victory this weekend. That's my wild card game or whatever y'all want to call my shocker game. I think the Jets going to get New England. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game, but I think Zach Wilson going to show a little bit, just enough, and they're going to beat New England by 1 or 2 points. Next up, we got Buffalo at Washington. I'm going Buffalo on this one. Washington look like a shaky team. Look like a lot of coaches are being exposed down there. So I'm going to leave them alone for a week. Plus, they in the division. I don't want to see them do good. I'm going against them this week. I'm going Buffalo. After that, we got Houston at Jacksonville. That's a tough one. I'm going to have to ride with Jacksonville on this one. Much love to my peoples out in Houston, but I'm going to have to ride with Jacksonville on this one. And I really ain't got too much commentary why. I'm going with Jacksonville. Indianapolis versus Baltimore. Even though if you saw last week, Indianapolis, they made me eat my words. They came out and they looked like an actual team. They one of the teams that messed up my numbers last week. But even though they put up 41 last week and they look like a team, I don't think it's going to carry 2 weeks in a row, and I definitely don't think it's going to carry up against Lamar Jackson and Baltimore. So I'm rocking with Baltimore on this one. Like I've been saying, I think Lamar Jackson, he got some stuff to prove this year, and he going to go on a hell of a run. I'm going with Baltimore on this one. After that, we got Carolina at Seattle. This one, I'm rocking with my man Geno, man. Carolina's a young team. Seattle's a young team with an old quarterback. I'm going to go with Seattle on that one. Chicago versus Kansas City. Come on, y'all. After that, after seeing what Justin Fields looked like last week, I know my man want to point fingers and, insinuate the coaching staff, but he's just not catching on to the game. So I can't mess with the Bears at all when it comes down to picking anything. So I gotta go Kansas City. And it's Kansas City, so what are we even really talking about? Next up, we got Dallas at Arizona. I think we all know Dallas is looking great right now. Dallas is our arch enemies, me as being an Eagles fan, and I love it. I love to see Dallas looking dominant and great in the first half of the season. So when it falls apart in the second half of the season, it's that much more enjoyable. So So I'm going with Dallas on this one. They're going to be 3-0. The fans are going to start talking more trash, and it's going to make it even better for when y'all get disappointed at the end of the year. Next up, we got Pittsburgh at Las Vegas. Pittsburgh shocked the world yesterday and the other day and pulled one out. But I don't think they got it in them 2 weeks in a row. I'm going to rock with Vegas on this one. I think it's going to be a close game early, but I think Vegas going to pull away toward the end. And then we got the Monday night games. We got our Monday night flavor. We got Philly at Tampa Bay. I'm going Philly all day. I ain't even got to explain to y'all, and y'all shouldn't need no explanation. We going Philly all day on that one. And then we got the Rams at Cincinnati. We going to Rams because Cincinnati look like it's a serious problem down there. It's a serious problem down there in Cincinnati, y'all. But we're going to go with the Rams on that one. And that's the picks for week 3 of the NFL. Y'all hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what y'all picks are for the week, what y'all looking at, what y'all would agree with and disagree with my picks. And we'll chop it up, and then we'll do this again next week. If you done made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.